Welcome back to the stage where we've gathered our representatives from each team alongside their team banners, and our victors have claimed pieces of their opponents' banners. But now it's time for the Fallen to pick a fight and choose their opponents for next week. Teams have been stacked according to their match wins, game wins, fewest losses, and then split two standings, resulting in the following rankings. The lowest ranked team will have the first pick, and they must select a team with a better match and game record than themselves. Rematches are not allowed, and teams will move up the rankings until all matchups have been determined. Without further ado, let's begin. As the lowest ranked team after this weekend's games, Dignitas will have the first pick. Please welcome and join me on stage, Tomo, a representative from Team Dignitas. Dignitas this weekend lost to Cloud9, but did make them work for it, reigniting speculation about how much damage they can do in this league. And Tomo, it's going to be your decision now. Who would you like to go up against? Your eligible opponents are FlyQuest, Disguised, Lion, and Team Liquid.
I think DSG, Disguised.
DSG, I believe that was one of the available ones. So Darkwing's a representative from DSG, please come to the stage. DSG just picking up their first game win as well. And Darkwings, I know that DSG had the first pick last time around. Now you are picked first. I want to get your first thoughts on Dignitas, your opponent.
I think it's good to play versus Dignitas because me and Lawrence definitely have some beef with them. So happy to play versus them.
Okay, a little beef with them. Does that make it personal for you or just the rest of the team?
I mean, it's a bit personal, but it's all good. Like, the team is happy too.
All right, fair enough. Now, Tomo, I got to ask, selecting DSG, which lane are you confident will win their matchup on your side?
I'll say mid lane.
Mid lane, why mid lane?
Because Kenny's gonna smurf on Darkwing.
Darkwings, he thinks he's going to smurf on you. What do you think?
I think I'm gonna show up next week and play better than Kenny.
All right, well, we'll be rooting for you, Darkwings. We'll be rooting for you, Tomo. It's going to be Dignitas versus Disguise as our first matchup for the weekend. Players, you may exit the stage, and good luck next weekend. Now, as the next lowest seeded team, we will have 100 Thieves with the second pick. Will the representative Quid from 100 Thieves please join me on stage? 100 Thieves still yet to pick up a game win, despite the fact that we know that they, in Split 1, were able to make it to the finals, have enough competitive games in Split 2, so hopefully they're able to turn things around here in Split 3. But now, Quid, your eligible opponents are Cloud9, Shopify Rebellion, and Lion. Who will you choose?
I'm gonna pick Shopify.
Shopify Rebellion. All right, would the representative from Shopify please take to the stage? We have contracts with the Shopify Rebellion banner. That banner's getting pretty big there, Juan. Very impressive stuff. All right, Contracts, I got to get your thoughts first. You were selected second here. What are your thoughts about 100 Thieves as your opponent for week 2, or 3 rather?
I mean, if Scrim 100 Thieves and Scrim Shopify come out, it's probably going to be a banger. So, yeah, I mean, probably 50-minute, 100-kill games.
Okay, so when we talked to Fudge last week, he mentioned the same thing about scrims. What is going on in Shopify Rebellion scrims?
I mean, they're just chaotic and messy, and yeah, I mean, like I said, they're just 50-minute bangers with a bunch of kills, so I mean, it's kind of 100 Thief style as well. I think we're just better at it than them.
Well, now I feel like we've been denied from some of your stage games, but we'll keep our eye on those 50-minute bangers. Quid, I want to get your thought. What do you think the weak link is on Shopify's team?
I think they're just good at playing as a team, but their player is not that good, I guess.
So individual matchups in lane is where you're going to beat them?
I hope so.
All right. Well, Quid, we'll be rooting for you as well. 100 Thieves. I want to get your thoughts real quick because you're starting 0-4. What expectations do you have for how you're going to turn things around? How does 100 Thieves going to win next week?
I think we just gotta be on the same page in game, so we can actually play the game.
Okay, all right, well said. I gotta say, Contracts, I'm gonna ask you the same question. Where's the weak link on 100 Thieves' team?
Probably just their team coordination and map play. I feel like they just kind of run around and just kind of do random stuff, late contest objectives. So as long as we play the map well, it'll be easy.
All right, well, that's our thoughts from the players. That's it. Thank you so much, Quid. 100 Thieves versus Shopify Rebellion is our second matchup to be chosen. Players, you may exit the stage, and best of luck next weekend. Now, as the next lowest ranked team and the only member still to my left, we have Lion choosing, and the representative is the substitute top laner coming back into the LTA. Please welcome Surdy on stage. Surdy, you carried the base with you as well. Wow, just one-handed, one arm. Here, let's move that around so the people can see your beautiful face. There we go. Surdy, your eligible opponents. Unfortunately, there's only one of them. And it is FlyQuest due to our rules of no rematches. So would the representative from FlyQuest please take to the stage? We have Bwipo here, also carrying quite a large flag right there. Taking the chevrons of all the teams that Bwipo has defeated up to this point. Bwipo, I'm noticing the two-handed technique compared to Surdy's one-handed technique. You didn't feel bold enough to try the one-hand?
I mean, I like to use 100% of my brain power, 100% of all the capacity I have available to me. So it's a technique some LTA teams could use.
Okay, so you're going more for the big brain play rather than big brawn play. Surdy, what are your thoughts on that?
Pretty good strategy. Seems like it's working out for them, so, you know.
Okay, so now I gotta ask though, you only had one opponent to pick, so it wasn't really a choice for you, but if you had to think, what's a weakness of FlyQuest that you know Lion the team can exploit?
A weakness of FlyQuest. That's an interesting one. I think we just have to hands check them low-key. So, gonna try and do that.
So the same as the banner strategy is what I'm hearing. But do you think you can get hands checked by Lion? Specifically if Surdy's playing.
Like pound for pound? Nah, not happening. I mean, I just go down like top lane. I mean, maybe, you know, like he got some good LP. He was rank 1 for a while. I was rank 1 just a little bit ago. But yeah, then I go jungle. It's like, ooh. I think it might be lost.
All right, well, I want to get the rest of your thoughts on the matchup because you are going up against Lion. You think top lane, you got it. Where do you think else on your side of the map is going to win?
Well, the question is more like, let's see what they can do to surprise us. I'm more expecting... The thing is when you're one of the best teams in the league, reigning champion, you don't really worry about where you're going to be winning. Question is more like, where are you going to be losing and how can you help that person have a good game anyway? Because I think that any team is only as strong as their weakest link. And I think that's the #1 trait you want to have when you're the best team in the league. So making sure that whoever struggles gets a little bit of help. It could be me, could be any of my teammates. It doesn't matter. We're going to have that guy's back, and we should have a pretty comfortable game.
I like that answer. Last question for you. Just because I have two top laners here. If Surdy is playing next week, will you look him in the eye and say, yeah, Gatghost, gotcha?
I mean, I think it would actually be a super exciting matchup. You know, me and Surdy have some history. Like, I would have liked him to have been my substitute, but obviously things didn't work out. With all that said and done, I hope he gets to play next week because I think he deserves it. And yeah, I mean, now he's got a real team behind his back, so he can actually show some League of Legends, and I'm excited to see what he can show because I'm probably going to play the first game, so there's a good chance we'll have a good matchup.
All right, well, whoever's playing at the top lane will be rooting for both of you. Thank you so much. It's going to be Lion versus FlyQuest. Players, you may exit the stage, and good luck next week. As Bwipo has changed over to the one-hand meta for the walk-off. That leaves only 2 teams remaining, Team Liquid and Cloud9. Would the representatives please take to the stage? Yuji, I'll have you come up onto my left. Sven, you can come up onto my right. As Team Liquid lost your series today, but still have tackled one opponent. Cloud9 still undefeated up there with FlyQuest. I want to get your thoughts first here, Yuji. You didn't get to choose your opponent, but how are you feeling knowing that you're against Cloud9?
I think they're probably one of the best teams in the league, so we also lost to them in the last playoffs, so I think it'll be fun to play against them again.
Okay, and you're up against Blabber as your jungle opponent. What are your opinions of Blabber? Do you think you're going to beat him in the jungle?
I mean, he's obviously good, you know, but I think in the end, you know, better team's going to win, so we'll see.
And is the better team Team Liquid?
Maybe, you know.
Okay, we're going to work on the confidence on Yuji's side here, but Sven, I want to get your thoughts here, knowing you're up against Team Liquid.
I mean, yeah, I agree. Bad team will win.
And is that Cloud9?
Yes.
All right, so Yuji, did you take notes on how quickly he said yes? Do we want to work on it again?
Yeah, can I say it again?
Okay, let's go. And Yuji, who's the better team?
TL.
There we go. All right, that's our final matchup of the weekend, and that concludes this week's pick and play ceremony. Be sure to tune in next weekend to see how the teams fare in the next round. But with that said, let's get final thoughts from the lounge.
Surprise.